kids, today I'm showing you some books I got in July after I did my July book haul. So here's a July book haul part 2. I'm sure you're all excited about that. I know people love book hauls. I was really hoping I wouldn't buy books after I did that book haul, but then I went to a young adult author festival and then I went on vacation, and usually when I go to different cities and states or towns, I like to find independent bookstores and buy something from them. So that's what happened, and yep, okay, it's very short. There aren't that many. It's just this little stack right here and one graphic novel, so I'm just gonna jump in and show you guys. Hopefully this will be a quick video, because as we all know, my videos are like really long. Okay, so the graphic novel I got that I mentioned is Shutter, which is written by Joe Keatinage and I think illustrated by Lila Del Duca. Because in my Landfall Freight that I unboxed for you guys, I got Shutter Volume 13, which I called Stutter, which is really embarrassing, but it was called Shutter, and I flipped through and it looked really interesting, and I was at this independent bookstore and I wanted to buy something, so I saw volume 1, so I picked it up. This says issues 1 through 5, and if I like it, I think I'll just go ahead and read this issue by issue, since I already have issue 13, but I'm super excited to get into this. So now onto this wonderful stack. When I was in that same independent bookstore, they had a shelf full of the mysterious books, or Blind Date with the Books. Different stores call them different things, and basically they are tons of books wrapped in brown paper and have keywords written on them, and you just pick one that sounds interesting to you and you open it, and you have to buy it, and then you open it and it's like, ta-da, surprise book, you don't know what you're buying. I've never actually seen people do this in real life. I've just seen pictures on the internet, and when I saw it I was like, yeah, gotta do that. I'm going to be showing you the book that I got, but first I want to read you the words that was on the cover. I meant to keep the paper, but we were driving around road tripping and I think I got lost, but I took a picture of it so I can read you the words that were on the cover. The key words for this book were all ages fantasy, rare fairy tale, pure beauty, archetypal, fantastic journey, mythical creatures, timeless, magical, and melancholy. All of those appealed to me very much. I tweeted the picture of the package and someone said, that sounds like Harry Potter, and I was like, I swear to God, if this is a Harry Potter book, I will cry, because I did not want to buy another Harry Potter book, but it actually ended up being The Last Unicorn by Peter S. Beagle, and I think I've heard of this before, but really not that much. Basically, it's just about, it's a fantasy about the last unicorn in the world, and he becomes friends with a magician named Schmendrick, which is really cool. And I read the first page or so, and I really like the writing, so I'm actually really excited to read this, and that was a really fun experience, not knowing what book I bought until I got home and opened it. That was really cool. Now the rest of these books I got at a young adult author festival that was here in town. I meant to mention it to you guys on here or with Twitter, on YouTube, but I just didn't. I forgot, but not many people live near me, I don't think. It was a very small festival in a very small town, but it was still really cool, and I bought all of these there and got them all signed, so I'll just show you them. The first one I have to show you is Avalon by Mindy Arnett. Mindy Arnett called this a mix between Firefly and something else. She said this is kind of like Firefly, the sci-fi TV show, which I've never seen but I want to watch, and she also says sort of Guardians of the Galaxy-ish, which of course I love Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a sci-fi where everyone on Earth now lives on spaceships in space, and this is about a group of teenager kids who steal spaceships for fun or sell them or something, and I just think that sounds really cool. It's paperback, it was cheap, I got it signed, super fun times. The next two books I got there I'm super excited about, and they are Demon King and The Exiled Queen, both by Cinda Williams-Chima. I got them both signed. She was super cool. I also went to a panel at this festival with Cinda Williams-Chima, and Mindy Arnett, and Cinda is so funny. She's really, really funny, which I don't know what I was expecting her to be like. These are fantasy books that I don't entirely know the plot of or the synopsis or anything, but I've heard actually amazing things about it. The Demon King has one of the highest ratings I've ever seen on Goodreads, so yeah, that's the reason why I got these. I really want to read these soon, hopefully in August, probably not, but you know, I'm excited to own them and to have them signed. The next book at the festival wasn't one I bought, it was something that someone gave to me. I went up to a table and there was a representative from Penguin Random House there, and I started talking to her, and my Instagram came up and I told her about it, and she was like, oh, I should follow you, and I told her my username, and she looked it up, and it turns out she was actually already following me, which is actually pretty funny. And she was like, just started giving me all this stuff, like, here, take this stuff to giveaways, whatever, and then she just grabbed this book and was like, oh, here, take this too, and I was like, oh my god, you just handed this to me that casually? And it is Another Day by David Levithan. This comes out at the end of August. I am so excited about this. I've been really excited about this for a long time. David Levithan is one of my favorite authors, if you didn't know. I think everything I've read by him has been really great, and I met him once at a signing and he's really cool, and I've been super excited about this, and I can't believe he just handed me an ARC. Like, it was the most casual thing, but I guess when you work in publishing, ARCs become more casual than when you don't work in publishing and you don't come across them very often. But yeah, this was so exciting that she just handed this to me, and I'm going to read this before the release date so I can talk about it, and maybe I'll give it away because I don't really need to own the ARC and keep it forever. But yeah, I'm really excited to have this before it comes out. I'm definitely gonna read this soon, like this week soon. So there we have it. There was the quickest book haul I've done in my entire life. Those were some books I got in July. I wanted to do this quick small one because I probably won't be doing another book haul for a long time. And that is because I'm going off to college on August 16th, which is pretty early, I know. So yeah, yep, okay. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you soon. Alright. Bye. Da, 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 da.